Is Supercell out to get me? Has my account been hacked? This raid was deleted completely from my attack log. Welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans, or if it is your first time here at the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before and you're subscribed, don't forget to turn on notifications. Just trying to pass on some timely advice because you know when Clash of Clans updates happen, I will be bringing you early and accurate update information. You want to be one of the first to know, don't you? All right, so hit that sub button, turn on notifications, and be in the know early. All right, so let's get into today's episode. Yes, you guys, it is crazy. It's like nothing literally I've ever seen before in Clash of Clans. This happened to me, and not only did it happen live. Yes, while I was live streaming on Twitch, this happened. So everybody that was in the stream at the time saw this happen as well. So this is not editing. This is not me putting a story together to be fantastic or to be amazing. No, this truly happened live on Twitch. So what you're watching right here are live raids that I conducted during that live stream. Now, it's early in the season and I'm a little bit low on trophies, so it's actually been pretty cool to be able to stream my maxed out Town Hall 12 account and show you guys some live raids, because it's only maybe, 5 to 10 minutes between raids, and you know how I can talk. It's pretty easy for me to fill 5 to 10 minutes with meaningless meanderings. At least that's what somebody in the comments of a video once said, meaningless meandering. But anyway, if you enjoy meaningless meandering, come by twitch.tv/GaladonCOC and we will play some Clash. We will talk about whatever you want to talk about. And of course, we also play PUBG Mobile. In the meantime, we're on to our second live raid. Actually, no, this is the first live raid, but we looked at it a second time and we kind of went through it. This was one of the things I like to do, is break down an attack. Talk about what went right, what went wrong. You'll notice the Electro Dragons have all bunched up here on the left, and this is actually a good thing. The Queen charge in the beginning got down 2 air defenses, and it looks like we're right on top of the Eagle Artillery. All of the dragons come in together, and the balloons now out of the wall wrecker. We're going to go ahead and drop a rage spell on them and a rage spell on the big group of Electro Dragons. And look at that freeze spell. Beautiful. It catches a sweeper, catches an expo, and an air defense. In come the balloons onto the Teslas. There's the rage spell. They are going to wipe out that Eagle Artillery. The Warden's ability not really doing a lot right there. You can see the single target Inferno just out of range. Everybody moving in. Got another rage spell down. Loons and Dragons headed towards the core. Love that freeze spell. It missed the Queen, but it did grab the far Inferno, which is going to last longer than the near Inferno. And of course, freezing the Giga Tesla. Then we go with another rage spell right smack in the middle. You can see the Archer Queen wandering around to the outside right. That's great. Lots of dragons, and look at all the dragons. I was actually shocked at the number of dragons that are left this late in this raid. Dragons everywhere, Archer Queen, and there's a baby dragon top right of your screen. There is a baby dragon still up. We also still had the Archer Queen's ability, and as you can see, an overkill 3-star win. So moving on to the next live attack, like I said, man, we found so many villages to attack during this live stream. It was a lot of fun. Taking a little bit of time to study, but generally, now remember the episode I made about right-handed versus left-handed players? Do you notice where Galadon almost always attacks from? Sure enough, from the left-hand side. Now, I'm just thinking about this right now, remembering that I am left-handed, okay? So I don't know if I'm biased, but for me, the thinking was go after the air defense on the far left. You can see the air defense at the top is under construction, and I thought that maybe the Eagle was a little bit too far embedded in order to get to it. Also, maybe the loons from the wall wrecker could get to the single target Inferno after it goes down. So the dragons go in, again, left-hand side. The King and the Queen are there behind the wall wrecker. Now we've got all sorts of seeking air mines, wiping out balloons, but better balloons than the Electro Dragons. There goes the single target Inferno. Both of those Teslas go down as well. The sweeper is out of the way, and now you can tell this is just destined to be another 3-star raid. We've annihilated the Eagle, and everybody's into the core. We've got lots of spells left. Drop a freeze. Look at that freeze. I don't mean to ring my own bell, but that caught 4 defenses. 2 Teslas, an Archer Tower, and an Inferno Tower. 1 Rage left. Archer Queen's ability left. almost every single dragon is up because we got rid of the single target Inferno first. We've got a multi on the far side. You can see that chain lightning. It is amazing. Love it. Don't want it to be nerfed. I know you guys, I know I've talked about nerfing Electro Dragons and how it seems inevitable. Okay, I really have. But remember what I say every time I say that Electro Dragons are super strong, and that is what I would much rather see than a direct Electro Dragon nerf would be a balancing. Okay, a balancing in some other way that might slow Electro Dragons down a little bit. Let me know down in the comments if you guys agree and what you think that balancing would be that would tone down Electro Dragons and, I gotta admit, maxed out balloons awfully strong right now as well. So we continue on to the next raid, spending time in the clouds, hanging out with other players from Lost Phoenix. We spent some time in global chat as well, and then we found a 22 trophy offer. Check out this one, kind of an anti-3 setup. Notice how far apart the Infernos are, and you've got lopsided. I mean, they're actually close together when you think about it, but you've got kind of like half the base Inferno's Town Hall, the other half of the base Air Defense's Eagle, and then you also have the Expos up on the top left. So this one kind of had me confounded for a few seconds at the beginning, trying to decide where I wanted to go. And sure enough, Galadon, as a man of predictability, comes from, you guessed it, the left-hand side. The problem with this is you've got the sweepers. Both sweepers are going to turn and face the attack. Everybody going in a tight group. Kind of during this stream, I got used to dropping everybody pretty close together, trying to get max value out of the first rage spell. There's the freeze and another rage on that top Inferno tower, getting everybody moving forward. Luckily, the sweepers not doing too much yet. I can see they're going to be a bit of a problem, but I don't freeze them. And what happens here is most of the units are being forced towards the outside. You can see the very top and the very bottom kind of wrapping their way around. But this actually is working out okay for me because the chain lightning, and here we go, almost exactly 50% of the base down right there. And you can see there's exactly the right hand of this base left. It's almost like attacking two bases at once. The last freeze spell, good on the Eagle and catches a Tesla. Might have been better if I could have tried to catch an Eagle and one of the air defenses. But nonetheless, the Archer Queen still has her ability, 2/3 of the base down. We're at 69% damage, and nobody's stopping us. Archer Queen, Barb King working their way through a wall. They ideally are going to get that last air defense out of the way. And sure enough, as they barrel through that wall, the last of the Electro Dragons are at the bottom of your screen, and this works out perfectly. There, the air defense goes down. The Archer Queen also just barely finishes off the Tesla. And although it doesn't look like I've got a 3-star here, 85% damage and 1 unit to go. But I probably should have saved this for 99 or 100. What do you think? 99? Okay, we'll just continue on. So as you can see, it's a lot for this one dragon to get through. But man, you've got to love Chain Lightning, as there's only 2 defenses that can get to the Electro Dragon right now. There goes the Archer Tower. He's going to turn, but watch how he gets 4 structures in that chain at once. Just about finishes them off. He's out of range of the Wizard Tower, and I'm pumped right now. Let me tell you, in the live stream, you guys should have been there, okay? It is a lot of fun when we've got clutch raids like this that are going to be super close, maybe not that close. Sure enough, if you guessed 3 stars, you got it right. I think that most people would have figured that was going to be a triple, unless there was a Seeking Airmine lying in wait somewhere, which there was not. Sure enough, we grabbed 22 more trophies for a Twitch live stream that was just filled, virtually overflowing with 3-star attacks. But we haven't gotten down to the most controversial raid of my career in Clash of Clans. Somebody out to get me. And actually, I'll tell you right now, I'm pretty sure that somebody was AT&T. But it's not time yet. We've got more raids. That's right, you guys. During this live stream, we were just destroying it. We were tearing up opponents left and right. And then, yes, we found a Town Hall 11. And honestly, at this point in the live stream, I figured, you know what? I would not be a bit surprised, and I remember I said it too, if I failed this raid, okay? Now, failing against an 11 is pretty embarrassing, but that's kind of, you know, Galafail, one in every video, one in every stream. And I fully expected that to happen. The Galafail is still coming, though. Don't worry, the Galafail is on its way. Now, you'll notice I came from the bottom left this time. With a Town Hall 11, it doesn't really matter, okay? With Electro Dragons Town Hall 12 maxed out, there's really no way that I shouldn't be crushing a base like this. So I just kind of spammed everything in, again, with a really tight deployment, and we're just going to annihilate this Town Hall 11. Okay, no question about it. It's going to go down. And it was during raids like this that we were able to kick back, hang out with you guys. I love answering questions. I get a lot of people that watch my videos and ask questions and want responses in the comments. You guys, if you want to talk to me directly, I always talk to the chat, okay? Just about every single comment, except for the really bad troll ones, gets answered in my live streams, okay? So there's no reason not to come. You get up early, stay up late, whatever it need be. There's probably a time difference between where you are and where I am, but if you want to talk to me for whatever reason, if it's just to complain about something, or you want to talk about Clash, or you want to talk about PUBG Mobile, I am always available. I'm always there for you guys. And like I said, I do my absolute best to make sure that every question, every comment gets replied to during a stream. And that obviously can't happen during a video. I do my best to try to read the comments. I thank you guys. I do hit the heart button on a few. No, I don't pin anybody's comment. Okay, so you're not going to get your comment pinned unless you're extremely lucky. But I usually pin my own comment. Let's just be honest, okay? All right. Sorry, it's just a habit of mine. So, but seriously, come to the chat in the live stream, and I will pin your I will virtually pin every single comment that comes by. Okay, so we talked through this Town Hall 11 3-star. It was kind of a yawner, but we picked up 10 trophies, and, you know, that's a good thing. We're just grinding our way up. I think we hit around 5,300 or so. And there you can see right there. Did you see that? And did you see that? We are having Wi-Fi issues, okay? So there's a little bit of a hint as to what might be coming, okay? Wi-Fi going out during Clash of Clans raids, it's not a good thing. I don't know if you guys have ever had it happen, but I recently moved, okay? I moved from New York, where, by the way, the internet is incredible, to Southern California, where, by the way, the internet is absolute butt. And yeah, so it's unfortunate, unless you're in selected areas that have the really upgraded tetrahedron gigafloggets internet, and I don't have that. I have the poop in the toilet internet. But I'm not going to complain, because I realize that people all over the world struggle to get better internet. It's just having slow internet when you're trying to upload huge multi-gigabyte files to YouTube definitely makes life harder, and live streaming as well, which you'll see in just a minute. So this base, obviously designed to try to protect the Dark Elixir. He's got it in the center, and 3,500. And the sad part about me at this point, I feel bad. I really do. If I could take the trophies and refund all of the loot back to the defender, I would happily do it. But yeah, it's not going to work out that way. So he's got boulders and giants coming out of the clan castle, freezing the elixir storage. Great idea right there. All right, and the expo as well. Just kind of had an extra freeze there at this point late in the raid. You know it's going to be a triple. Last rage spell goes down. Lots of dragons left. You can see the boulders and the giants completely lost. Like, they have no idea what to do. They're gone. They're a non-factor as we work our way through the last 10% of this village. It's a huge winning streak right now. Let me tell you, it was really fun to be live and getting raid after raid after raid. I think in the first hour of the live stream, we had 6 raids, so it worked out to about 1 every 10 minutes, and every single one ended up a 3-star. This Uzumaki UNZ from Kang gave up 7 trophies, and unfortunately, yes, I took all of his Dark Elixir. Sorry. Okay. Al-Zamri, he is up next, another Town Hall 11. Hey, he's down in Titan 2. I'm finding Titan 2s. You can see 7 trophies. So, I don't know. I tell you, a couple of the reasons I'm not seeing worse clouds right now. First of all, I'm behind the curve as far as players who are pushing nonstop from the beginning of the season. A lot of members of Lost Phoenix are already at 56, 7, 800. I'm only around 5,300, so obviously a wider range of players that I'm still going to be finding Titans, where when you get up to closer to 6,000, it's extremely rare that you're going to find any Titan level player. And then, of course, there's the fact that clan games are not going right now. clan games are an absolute bane to any trophy pusher's existence. Yeah, you gotta hate it when clan games start because you know that you're just not going to be able to find bases. Check out that freeze spell, freezing the sweeper and 3 defenses. Everybody getting in through the core. Wait, why am I talking about this raid? It's a Town Hall 11. It's overkill. Obviously, it's not going to be close. It wasn't really close then. I like his lower level walls up at the top. That's cute, but not going to happen. We're going to roll through this base and pick up another 3-star. And luckily for this point in the stream, it seems like the internet has stabilized. We saw some issues a little bit earlier. Things are getting better, and I'm hoping. I have an appointment with AT&T the next day to have them come out and fix my internet because I know that something's wrong. But I'm hoping it sticks around for the rest of the stream. Part of the reason, though, that I didn't use the audio and the video from the actual stream is because of that. You can see it on the screen right there. We were having intermittent issues, and then this happened. Watch carefully. As I'm in the clouds, it appears that the Wi-Fi has gone out completely, or has it? It's hard to tell. I was just about ready to just shut down and restart Clash, maybe restart the iPad, just about to give up as I'm looking at this going, well, I don't see chat scrolling. Obviously, the hourglass is still moving in the figure 8, but that could just be a repetitive thing that is independent of everything else. I don't know what to do. So I'm waiting, I'm watching, I'm talking to chat. We're kind of stalling to see if the internet comes back. I think maybe at this point I wasn't even really paying that close attention to the game. I was reading and talking, interacting with the chat. And then, here you go. The clouds are going to clear while the Wi-Fi symbol is up. And check out the offer. 38 trophies. COC Dymo from USA All-Stars is about to get spanked. Now, this base pretty much looks close to maxed out, if not completely maxed out. So I'm sweating it. I'm realizing that, well, I'm probably not going to triple this base. It's got a well-embedded Eagle artillery. The Inferno towers spaced out. You can see the air defenses are far apart as well. There was really no good way to get in and charge through a bunch of high-value defenses. So we just came right down the center. And that's the thing about Electro Dragon attacks. They can just get in there and smash anything in their way. And that's pretty much what is about to happen. You can see the air defense at the bottom of your screen is facing away. Those guys are going to do fine at the bottom. We freeze the one at the top. We've got one more freeze spell trying to get the Loons of the Dragons in under the rage spell. There goes the last freeze on the Eagle and the Giga Tesla. So feeling pretty good. But again, easy 2 stars. And it looks like there's just way too many compartments. Look how he has his storages individually compartmentalized. That's a 50-cent word. And we get all of those storages in our way. So there's really no chance at this point of a 3-star. You can see we've lost everybody except for a couple of dragons. The Warden goes down, the Archer Queen. She's gone way haywire. She is all the way on the outside. So we stop the raid. We pick up 25 trophies. Or do we? As we go back, look closely at my armies. The army camps are full. So that was kind of surprising because it had only been 5 or 10 minutes since the last raid. Yet my army camps are full, and there, another full army is already training. The clan castle is full. What? How is the clan castle still full if I just used the clan castle in the last raid? That makes no sense. Did it get filled between raids, or did I not? I don't know. So I try to go back out into the clouds, and then now the system is completely freezing up. Things are just like stalled, and now you can see I didn't even make it into the clouds. The Wi-Fi symbol comes back up. So I'm truly suspicious as to what's going on with my device and frustrated because the stream is also having difficulties. It's freezing up, but luckily the stream keeps going, and everybody that's in the Twitch stream right now gets to see this as I go to the attack log. We're going to go ahead and open up the attack log, and as we do, you might have already predicted it, it's not there. The 38 trophy offer is gone. It appears to have been deleted from my attack log, but it's actually more like it never happened. So it's likely that the internet went out right as, say, the code from the server side to the client side downloaded, and it gave me the base and it showed me the base, and I was able to conduct the attack. But at the very beginning of that raid, I was disconnected And so the raid in Supercell's eyes, in the Clash of Clans server side eyes, never happened. And unfortunately, kind of sucked. It was kind of like an old airplane mode exploit that people used to use way back years ago. Master Rob could tell you something about that. But unfortunately, it means that a 38 trophy offer never happened and the raid is ghosted. And that is going to wrap up this episode. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you, those of you that are still here at the end of this longer than usual episode. You guys are the true hashtag Galafam. Have a great rest of your day. Be kind to other people and come back again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, you ordered poop in the toilet internet. No wonder it stinks.